Welcome back to the Village Remedies channel. Another video as part of our functional breathing series. In this video, I'm going to show you a easy little release technique that you can do for tight pec and traps. These muscles, when they're tight, can really impair and restrict our breathing. So we want to release those to help facilitate better breathing. I've got here is like a firm rubber lacrosse ball. I like this one because I can really get into these spots, but I've been doing this a while, so you might want to start with something a little bit softer, like a tennis ball. I don't really like the spiky balls that you can get. I find that they're a little bit too harsh. I prefer like a smoother surface, so like a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball like this. And what we're going to do in a sec, I'll show you how to do it, because you need a corner of a wall or a doorway to do it in. But essentially you want to get the ball into this area of the pec. So my shoulder's here, and this is just the edge of the pec here. You can roll a little bit in or more along the top. And the idea is you're putting pressure into that, and you find a spot where it feels dull, achy, good massage kind of feeling, and you just wait on that point. Be mindful that if your hand goes a little tingly or numb, then back off that pressure, because you might just be cutting off the blood flow. Obviously, just pay attention to how you're feeling. You shouldn't be experiencing like sharp pain or really bad discomfort. Don't hurt yourself with this one. And then the trap release is, again, we'll be doing it against the corner of the wall, but you're going to be sort of driving pressure into the top of your shoulder here. And that's a really good release for the trap, also the levator scapular, and you'll be kind of like rolling around and putting a bit of pressure into that one. So let's show you up against the wall. All right, so you've found yourself a corner of a wall or a doorway. Next, what you're going to do is get your ball, put it on the doorway about shoulder height, and then you might want to sort of angle it down so you can get into a bit of a stance to get some pressure through there. So you control the pressure, work with where you're at, and you're just going to find a spot, and you might have to sort of just use your fingers to hold it and move it around until like there. I feel like a dull, achy, heavy kind of sensation, and so you would just sort of stay on this spot for a few seconds to a few minutes, just trying to feel that area soften and release, become less achy. You can then move around to different spots. Again, you can set yourself a little timer for a couple of minutes or so, and do this on each side. The next one is the trap release. So similar kind of idea, ball is up against the wall, and this time instead of chest into it, we're going to kind of like shoulder barge it. So put it down at the right height, and you're just going to push into there. Make sure you relax your arm, and just find a spot that's really achy. I can feel this one's achy up into my neck here, and you just want to stay on that and hold it until you sort of start to feel it soften. Again, don't spend too long on these spots. You don't want to hurt yourself or bruise yourself, and pay attention if it's feeling really painful. You should be able to breathe with this. So if you're finding you're really tensing against it, that's too hard, back off, don't hurt yourself. You're doing this to feel better. So give those a try. Let us know how you find them. And if you like this video, please give us a like, share, and subscribe.